Yeah, man, I don't even know how to start, to be honest, but I'm gonna roll this shit.
That's a clean intro.
Yeah, I made this beat a while back,
You
man.
made this one.
Yeah.
Nice, bro.
I put it in a contest and no one rapped on it. I was so fucking mad, bro. I was so fucking mad. I was like, you fucking idiots, bro. Why wouldn't you? This shit slaps.
Nobody rapped on it. Getting pissed because nobody snapped on it.
Yo, welcome to the Ex Nihilo Podcast. I have a special guest today, the first special guest.
Yep.
I mean, you got to start somewhere. And his name is...
Yeah! My name is Santé Prince, if you don't know who it is. The flip-flop phenom, the great black shark. The African man with the African plan.
Yeah, man. So, I mean, clearly I've seen you recently, but before that, it had been probably like, I think like maybe like a whole year.
Yeah, I don't think...
You can bring
Legit.
the mic a little bit closer. It's cool.
Legit, yeah, because I like to get this.
Yeah, right there. We good. We good.
How are we doing today? Dude, because we did the video at the pool, African man video.
Yep.
And then I went out to Ghana.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'd seen you since then. I've seen you this year here at the studio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we should start at the beginning of it.
Yeah, man.
So we first
I hope you got
met.
25 hours, man. There's a lot to talk about.
We'll do a quick little story. I guess so. We'll start off where we first met. We met at a rap contest.
Yeah.
Probably 4 years ago at Queen Bee's.
No, dude.
And
5 years ago, I think.
5 years ago.
I
Damn.
think it was 5 years ago, yeah.
And
2017.
man, I remember you were the first person to go. You were going crazy. You had all this energy, and then
crazy.
I went at some point, and then I fucked up my verse.
Oh, damn.
And then after that, I think I can't remember if it was you that started inviting me to like hip hop weds or anything like that. But then we started like shooting together.
Yeah.
I don't remember when that happened because I have such bad memory.
It was definitely at AC Lounge.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I might have put you on because I remember I was telling everybody about these places, bro, because I was hitting them up religiously. And I think it might have been at that contest, like, yeah, bro, let's go to Hip Hop Weds. Or maybe saw you at AC Lounge, and then you just pull your camera out and then rap a little bit. Or you'd pull your camera out and I'd rap and you take footage and it'd be like highlights or whatever. And then slowly but surely, I don't know, the connection established. Because I remember definitely AC Lounge, getting some footage from you there. And then at Lyrical, when I performed, you were on the stage and you got a nice video of me rapping. I think when you first got a gimbal.
Oh yeah,
at the anniversary show. Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah. That was a dope shot. It was a big show. And then, dude, it just grew into what is it called? Hard Rock Hotel. Remember that?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, those are.
I still had my like little video light, the little square one.
Oh yeah. I remember that one.
And I think after that we might have done hip hop at the spot.
Yes.
And then I lost that footage.
Yeah, you recorded the whole day, bro, and it was gone. It was all gone. It was all gone.
I felt so bad that day, bro.
That must have been the worst. I mean, it sucks. And I think I just got that characteristic of like, all right, whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
But like the feeling of, I mean, because you worked. You were there. You were recording. You're getting dope shots the whole day. And you're like, yeah, I can't wait to upload everything. And then it's gone. Like, that feeling must have been awful.
It was, bro. And I think I also remember because I was only shooting for you. And then I remember someone asked me about if they could get the footage for free. And then I was like, hell.
Yeah. Come on,
I was like, if you slide me some money, I'll do it.
But it's not going to work like that otherwise.
You know who Unshook is?
Yeah, I do.
It was him.
Was it him?
Yeah.
Hey. He's doing big things now. Shut up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's doing great.
I saw him doing some what is it called? Some fashion show at a warehouse.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I actually went to go visit that one time.
Yeah?
Yeah, and then they shot also a Legion's video in there. But anyways, fast forward a little bit more, I guess. I kind of want to also get into the music video we shot together.
Yeah.
We went. It was for African Man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was a good one. That was a real good one.
That was a long trip.
Yeah, bro. I was in my bag for that African Man era, that Project Phenom. Couldn't tell me nothing, bro. I was in it. That was like a peak rap career moment. Like one of the peaks.
Yeah.
Sheesh, bro. And the locations. Because we did the 3 locations.
Yeah, the random boat that came out of nowhere, bro.
After election season.
And it was a Russian boat, bro.
Yeah. After the election, we were filming at Coronado Beach. Shout out to Coronado Beach. And then this shipwrecked boat was just there, broken in half. And I think it might have been a storm even the night before or something, because it was like not ideal weather. And I don't know if I didn't rap on it, but we rapped with it in the background, and that was dope. Then we took pictures on it, which was fresh.
Yeah, I gotta find those pictures. Or do you still have them?
Yeah, I've got a good. Yeah, they're nice. They're really nice.
Yeah, I gotta look at them again. Just to remember,
fresh.
bro.
And to the dunes.
Yeah, to the dunes, bro.
Oh man, that was dope with me and the homie RT. Shout out RTs, man. 2 wings. Man, that trip was a good one. I don't know what's better, getting there, getting the shot, or the story of how we left.
I love the story of how we left.
Or
man.
getting stuck in the sand. Driving all the way out to these dunes, bro. What is it, Glamis? Glamis sand dunes, I think.
I don't remember.
Way out of nowhere. I think it was even 3 hours.
It was like
33
3 hours
minutes.
away. Yeah.
Like 3. That was the time.
Yeah, because I remember you were calling AAA and they're like,
yeah,
it's
they're
gonna be
like,
a long
bro.
time.
We got there and, bro, we pulled up into the sand. I don't know why it was a good idea to drive into the sand. Got the shot. It was fantastic.
I think I said, oh, just park here.
I think so. And I was like, I don't know. And I was like, okay, if Ray says it's good, then it must be good. And then I get there and bam. And I think we even tested to leave. Like, oh, vroom. I think
And
we're
we
stuck.
just kept on getting.
Yeah, and it's like, no, dude, it'll be fine. Let's get the shot because the sun's going down. And then we came back.
Yeah.
And then just stuck, dude. Stuck.
It was getting
sand.
Dark.
Right at sunset, man.
Bruh.
AAA was like, you said you're where? Where you at? Ah, sheesh.
Bruh.
Man. And then our savior came up on the day of election. Mr. Old Trump man. Make America Great Again hat. God bless that man. This dude pulled us out of the sand. He had everything we needed. I don't even know how the hell he stopped us.
He had everything, bro.
Everything, bro.
Everything.
He had a chain in the back of his pickup truck, and he hooked us there, or hooked it up to the back where we were stuck. And he's like, all right, I'm going to... He revved it up, and boom, lo and behold, got us out of the sand. And I was like, bro, you need anything? Oh, you just owe me a beer next time you see me. Just give me a beer next time you see me. All right, man. God bless you.
Yeah, man. I'll forever remember that.
I'll never
day.
forget
that
that
day
one.
was.
And we got a picture of him, too.
We did.
Yeah,
huh?
we did. Yeah, we did. I got that one here, too. Yeah, God bless you, sir, wherever you are. I think we really united America that day.
Definitely.
Yeah. Jesus.
So, is there anything? So when you show people that music video, like people like back in like Ghana, like what would they tell you?
They think it's in Africa.
For real?
They think it's in Ghana. They say, oh, where in Ghana did you shoot this? And I'm like, no, this is in San Diego. And they say, whoa. I even remember because we shot the video, and like 2 months later, I went to Ghana. That's when I started all this stuff. Mm-hmm. And I was in Ghana for a day, and then I saw Ethiopia Christmas was January 7th, and I landed on the 6th, I think. And I said, oh, let me go to Ethiopia. Why not? Because I still have the money, haven't done anything. It's early enough in the trip. Let's go. And I went to Ethiopia, and I showed the video to somebody that I met. He was a taxi driver, just driving me around the city. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yo, check out this video. And he was like, oh, wow, man, this is incredible. Like, dope. So people were super impressed by it, and it's crazy, people. That was what I wanted. Mm-hmm. And it's hard to put that into words, but I wanted... My result for the video was like, I want it to look like it's in Africa. I wanted to match the theme and make it like a movie. And mission accomplished, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it looks like it was in the Sahara, and the drone, the opening shot is...
Yeah.
With me walking there. The opening and the closing shots, man.
Yeah.
It's cool. Real cool.
Yeah, man. It was super fun. And I'm also like super thankful that like, I mean, you supported me a lot just in a very like beginnings of like stuff. I think we would shoot pretty often.
Yeah.
And then
Because there was always a lot of live shows.
yeah,
You know, AC Lounge, Queen Bees, Hip Hop at the Spot, Hard Rock Hotel. I think that was it, man. I think that's it for the. Yeah. No, we never did. No, because the other stuff was with the homie. Shout out to Brandon. We did some like docu-series stuff.
oh okay,
Yeah. Which now is the best time to do that because I got so much stuff to talk about, bro.
yeah,
Good God, man. This is nice. That was, again, like when we were shooting all this stuff, it was like the whole world was different.
yeah.
It was a whole,
That was before the pandemic, right?
Yeah, before the pandemic, and then like mid-pandemic or not mid, like peak, like we were in the pandemic when we shot African Man. It was
Were
like,
we?
Yeah, bro. It was November.
I have such bad memory.
Yeah,
now.
we were in the thick. It was November of 2020, if not yeah, it was November because it was election day. I remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yep.
I don't remember.
That's my superpower, man. I got this memory. It's annoying though because I remember a lot.
What do you mean?
I remember a lot, bro. I
No,
remember
but you said it in a certain tone.
just like everything. I remember everything. Not like with this. Like I remember. So here's a good one. I remember everything. So whenever I'm in North Park, right at Queen Bee's, here's my origin story. December. No, I think it was January. January 2017. Get my first gig to perform. I'm booked at True North. My real fans know this story. Booked at True North. The dude is like, yo, I'm going to give you a long set. Bro, you got your music. You're ready to go. We got you. So I get all excited. I get there. I got the songs that I want to do because I had songs prepared. I did 3 songs. And there's one table that was vibing heavy. And then the manager pulled up and was like, hey, bro, I got to cut you off. I said, what? I said, yeah, bro, I got to cut you off. I just saw a table get up and leave. It's not just going to work out. And I was like, well, what do you mean? He's like, you just have too much energy for the crowd tonight. I was like, what? Like, I have people coming to the show. Like, just relax. Don't worry. Can we take an intermission break and then I start again? He's like, I can't, man. Sorry. And I was like, dude, what? And he goes, just go to the bar and get a drink. And I was like, no, I got people coming. And then he was like, nope, we can't have you. I'm sorry.
Damn.
And as soon as I was like, okay, my friends pulled up. And my friend pulled up with his wife, who was like a working nurse at the time. She was in her scrubs. She just came out, of working to come see her friend support or come support her friend. And then I was like, you guys got to go home.
Damn.
Like, damn, bro, we came to see you.
Didn't perform out in the street?
No, man, I didn't have the courage then. No, I did, but I was too angry. I would have said a lot of bad words.
Oh, damn.
But then, but again, that's what I mean. Like, I remember everything. Like, I remember that feeling. And I remember, like, dude, this sucks, because you're like, everybody wants to be supported. I'm like, yo, come see what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And then they pulled up and it was like, oh, damn, dude. Damn. Like, I mean, they got it because it's great because this other side of that experience is maybe 4 months later, I got booked to perform at the Observatory, opening up for Absol. Super dope.
Yeah.
Hit up those same friends. They pull up to the show and they're like, dude, this is incredible. Whoa, wow. This is great. You're so good. Da-da-da. Thank you. But before that show, when I got booked, I had all my business cards.
Yeah.
I went across the street to the same bar that said I had too much energy. And I shoved all my business cards like where the brochures are for their events.
Yeah.
So it was all like Santé Prince. I put the bill, Santé Prince at the cast bar or at the Observatory. You want one of these, man? Oh, yeah, sure, thanks. It's like 1,000 flyers of Santé Prince.
Damn.
Yeah. So it's been a journey, bro.
Yeah. I guess also for the people watching, I want to also like kind of dive into like, I mean, if they're like in the music aspect of things, like how did you get to open up for like at the Observatory and also for like Absol, like,
man, what is it, man? I think it's like hard work meets opportunity.
Yeah. Like how long, like, do you think you've been working towards? Because your energy, bro, like on stage.
Unmatched,
bro. Like, for real, like.
Oh, man, this is nice, bro. I don't get to talk about this stuff. Like, and this is like a metaphorical smelling the flowers right now. This is dope.
But for real, man, like, you're crazy.
I am crazy. I'm insane. Because it's something that is just undeniable. Like, this is what I want to do. That's what I tell myself. and then the people watching are like, oh no, he does this.
Yeah.
Like, and then it's like, this is what I want to do, to becoming this is what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
Like, I fit perfectly. This is a glove fit, you know, completely tailored space for me. So the real backstory is, man, it was 10 years ago when I started writing music.
Mm-hmm.
Funny story, I already have a hard time sitting still. You know, that can explain why I go back and forth to Africa so much. But 2012, I was having fun, being ambitious. I broke my leg, and I had to be like in the cast. Couldn't move, fractured my tibia or whatever. And in that time, I was like, well, what am I going to do? I'm sick of studying 13 hours a day. So I reached out to my homies, my cousin and one of my friends from school. They were making beats.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, hey, man, send me some beats you're going to throw away. Send me whatever you want. And just start writing. So they sent me all their, like, you know, here are the stuff, you know, the rough drafts and whatever. And I'll just write.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, this is actually really good. And then I had the plan to do all that performing stuff, Santé Prince, 2013. And I went, you know, head first into it. I even started doing stand-up so I can get used to, like, being in front of people and talking and performing. And that was kind of like testing out the energy, or like just trying to see what it was like in open mics and performing.
Yeah.
And I was still in school at that time, so it didn't really work out too well. And then in whatever year that was, 2016, the fall, I was like, all right, dude, I graduated. I worked in my degree, psychology. I'm like, all right, let me actually attack this thing legit. And from that December 2016, yeah, I remember because I recorded December 2016 up until like April of 17. So just like those 4 or 5 months of just like straight grinding, open mic, go to the studio, record a song, like record the songs that I have been thinking about and getting used to that culture of just being a performer.
How much money do you think you spent?
Dude. You know, I know for studio time, that was the bulk of the expenses.
Yeah.
Studio time is definitely the bulk. Maybe like added up like 2,000.
2,000?
Because studio was like, 50 an hour?
Yeah.
No, I was going to one. Yeah, I remember, bro. See, it's the memory. Studio in North Park I would go to. It's where I met Justin Truelove. Shout out to you. Rarefied. That was 45 an hour or 40 back then. And then Signature Sound was like 60 an hour. And I would book like 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just the minimum. I want to be in and out.
Yeah. Would you memorize your verses beforehand? Or?
Yeah. Oh, God, yeah. Yeah.
Bruh. People have pulled up on me with unmemorized verses.
No, bro. I can't have that.
No.
Can't have that. I would pull up ready. Because then it's like, okay, I only have this much amount of time that I'm paying for to record this verse and do what I want to do.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, I don't even know, dude, going to work without your uniform. And then you have to like makeshift a uniform. Like I can't go to work unless I'm dressed this way.
Yeah.
And while you're dressing yourself that way, you're wasting time. So like for me, it's like, let's pull up. So it's like 10 minutes of setup. All right, you ready? All right, I'm going to play you. Boom, play the verse and just hit the verse. So then I can like be like, okay, this is what I sound like, 1. I want to say this part better, 2. Maybe I can say this better, 3. And you get so much more work done with the fact that you have your verse memorized.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so and also for me, it was like I saw like a professional thing. I'm like, yo, who knows? The studio engineer might be super professional. If I don't have my verse memorized, they might not want to work with me again. And those things in my mind. Because that's what separates you, you know? Because literally anybody can book studio time.
Yeah.
Anybody. And what separates you is, okay, you can book studio time to say you're booking it, or you can book it to like work. You can book it to like create something. And that's what I wanted to convey. And then from doing that and having, I think I must have had like 3 or 4 solid tracks just ready. And it was my older brother was in these Facebook groups like San Diego's Finest Entertainment. And it was an ad looking for openers for this big show at the Observatory. And he tagged me in it. And then I emailed, hey, what's up? I'm an artist out here. I'd love to take this opportunity. He goes, great, send over whatever you have. Like send over a track, send over a bio, and send over a picture. And I sent it to him. And in like 5 minutes, he responded.
Wow.
So that's, again, like you work hard and then you're prepared. the opportunity is becoming an open door.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure they get a lot of submissions, and it might be a phenomenal song, but if the quality is poor and you don't have anything like legit, or you're sending a phone freestyle,
Yeah.
like those people have that ear,
Yeah.
for a picture or for a sound.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I'm gonna send my studio quality song. I'm gonna send this bio that I wrote up. I think I sent it it was a SoundCloud link, because I had my tracks on SoundCloud. This is before I got to upload everything to streaming. And he dug it, because that's really what it is. It's a pass fail world really.
Yeah.
It's like, is this dope? 1, 2, 3. Okay, legit pass.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how I see things too. Is like, just be ready, because you might only have like 5 seconds or 5 minutes to win that opportunity.
Yeah, for real, bro. Like, for real. You gotta be on it.
You gotta be ready, bro.
Yeah, on that aspect of the music, because, I mean, sometimes if you listen to some, like, the stuff that's coming out of Dago, you definitely decided to, like, do stuff for, like, particularly, like, your culture. And, like, there's not, if you really, like, think about it, there's not a lot of people doing that. That I see here.
It's interesting, man, because for me, I've always just been like, all right, let me just rap about and talk about what I know.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's translated with everybody rapping about their culture.
Yeah.
But what sometimes happens is people may even confuse rapping about their culture, what they think is their culture, but really they're rapping about their experiences.
Yeah.
But I think also what happens more often than not is rapping about, fake experiences.
Yeah.
The experiences they want to have, or the experiences that they think are cool. Know, which is like, you're not about this life. You're not about that life.
Yeah.
What are you doing, bro? You think you're rapping about a culture that you think you have.
Yeah.
You're rapping about a culture that you think you want, but the real people coming from that culture like, no, dude, you're rapping about this and that. I'm living this and that, and it's not cool.
Yeah.
So it's wild, man. I think you hear that everywhere, though. You hear that in people's songs. I mean, I think Jay-Z had on an interview was like, yeah, these rappers are professional liars.
They are, man. And then getting fake plays and shit.
Bro, man. Buying their streams and buying Instagram followers.
It's crazy, bro. On that note, is there anything that you've taken from, like, your work ethic with music that has translated into what you're doing now?
Yeah. Just
because sometimes people might be like, like, well, I guess you were teaching some people how to swim out here, right? Sometimes for, like, classes.
Yeah.
But some people would be like, how do certain skills you had there, like, how do they even, like, translate?
With music and teaching swim lessons?
Yeah.
I think one, being impeccable with your word and with the image, It's like, yo, if I want to be a dope artist, I've got to look the part. I've got to be the person. I've got to be, I got to walk like a dope artist. I got to think like one. I got to talk like one. I got to write like one.
What does that mean for you? Like,
so it's like you study the greats to be great. So if I am listening to somebody that I admire, okay, they're rapping about this experience that's true to them. So let me do the same thing they're doing, And it's not following the great artists so you can, follow their path, Like, okay, you're not doing the popular artists. Like, okay, I want to be the best. Let me look through the top 40 hits and see who are the best ones so I can be a top 40 artist. No, you do it to not mimic, but to follow the artists that reach you, your favorite artists. Said, okay, his style is like this, this, and that. And the way he carries himself is confident. The way they speak about what they do, they know what they're saying. Okay, I want to be like that, Or I want to be the person that somebody can say, like, yo, I want to be like Santé. Like, oh, I want to rap like this because it's authentic.
Yeah.
And then translating that into being a teacher, whether it's in the classroom or in swimming, you see, one, you could even remember how you were taught in the classroom or, what made you learn something maybe a teacher, a style they taught you that made it click faster than others. Same way when you go to a concert and you see your favorite artist perform and you're like, yo, I like how we did this. I like how they react with the crowd. I liked how they MC, da-da-da. And then me thinking like, okay, I would want this kid to be like, oh yeah, Coach Asante, when he would teach me this way and he would use this and he would say this joke or he would make me get it. Yeah, I remember how he did that, just creating something memorable, that is a vehicle to make people, learn it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, oh, you always do this, so that helped me. You would always say this thing, or you always say this rhyme, and that would help me learn faster. So I think just knowing what people are moved by, like with music and then with teaching. Like I know what people stick to.
Yeah, so just understanding people and
Yeah. And then also like self. Like, all right, if like I know me, I'm not gonna read like 1,000-page book in one day or in a week. So I'm not gonna write a 1,000-page manual and try to sell that. Yeah. Because I know I'm not gonna read it.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna teach this certain way because I wouldn't learn from someone teaching this certain way.
Yeah.
So it's also like a elimination process too. Like what would make me learn faster? What's gonna make me listen to this song? What's gonna make me go to this concert?
Yeah.
And then taking those, whatever they're called, those points, and then applying that, to how I teach.
Yeah.
I think that's really important. Like figuring out what you don't want.
Yeah.
Figuring out what doesn't work for you, so you can figure out what does work.
Yeah. So I think in thinking about also just, you said, I think like understanding people, and that to me kind of translates to like marketing to some extent.
Yeah.
I do know that you did have like you were on the news like a while back.
Yeah.
And some people would be like, "Oh my God, like how did you get that?" But I do know like you're super consistent, so you have like kind of like your background with like some of it like music in school, but just being consistent, and then how you're talking about just like your image, and I'm guessing like you did that for so long that it eventually like played out to you having that opportunity, which is kind of the same thing that really happened with you being able to open up for like Absol. So like, just I guess like being consistent and just constantly like marketing yourself. Like there's also the aspect of like social media that like, you and I have both talked about, like social media is crazy, but we live there and we have to put a little part of ourselves that's just integrated into us.
Yeah.
So I guess what would be like your advice to people just to stay, because you've been consistent, like you've had so much success in so many different aspects, and I think people would like benefit from you. Just like, what would you tell them to like stay consistent?
Yeah.
And then maybe after that you could talk about like how like the whole experience of just being like on the news.
Sure. I mean, the consistency is just really key because what is it? On the flip side of that quote, Rome's not built in a day. Rome was built brick by brick. And some days you're going to lay 10 bricks. Some days you'll lay 50 bricks. Some days you're just going to lay one. And even though 50 is more than one, 30 is more than one, you laying just one brick is progress forward. Yeah. So with me, it was like, all right, dude, just make some move forward, some consistency, whether it's big today or a small movement, or just make a combination of small movement towards what you want. I even think about this meme now that I saw. It's like a calendar, Sunday through Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and it's this flame, not a plug for hot chocolate, but it could be. Hey yo. But it's this flame, and it's the title of this meme is consistency, and you got the top file and the second file. The first file line, Sunday through Saturday. It's a big flame on Sunday. And then Monday is small, Tuesday is small, Wednesday it burns out, and the rest of the calendar is burnt out. Whereas the second line has a small flame for each day. And you see the difference between a small burning flame every day is still going to light the room, whereas the big flame burns out. Yeah. Like a big bang, a big boom. And it's just a powerful statement that, like, yeah, one small movement every day towards what you want to do is, better than a huge flame because you're consistent and you're going to prevent your burnout. Yeah. With me, man, it was like I saw what I wanted to do and I knew the point that I was going to get to. And it was like, all right, like that's the top of the mountain. Like, all right, I just gotta keep climbing. I got nothing else to do.
Yeah.
And celebrate the successes when they come. But, you know, that's like in sports, you know, you're in the series, you're in the playoffs or whatever. Celebrate the victory, but then you got to go to sleep and then wake up for the next day to play again. And it can get monotonous, it can get tiresome, frustrating, but you just got to keep going.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, like that's the way anything gets done. Just taking your breaks is cool, but then still remembering that, all right, dude, I haven't finished this climb to the top of this mountain. I haven't finished getting to this next point that I want to get to. But that's been my biggest thing, just consistency and knowing where I want to go and knowing that I can get there and just, I don't know how I'm going to get there, but I know I'm going to get there. And I just got to do it one step at a time, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a trip. It's a real trip. And then, like being on the news, you know, it's just something where.
Were you nervous?
See, the thing about it is, no, because I know what I'm doing. I know self.
Yeah.
And I think that goes back to the consistency. Like when you're doing this thing so consistently, it's undeniable that you know your craft and you knowing yourself. It's like second nature.
Yeah. I think it might be like a personality thing too, because I think for me, like I know myself, but I don't like giving myself to like people. Like I don't like revealing myself to people.
I feel you.
Because for me, like that's kind of like a self like defense mechanism.
Sure.
And so for me, like the way that like I diss people is by like you don't get to know me or like the people around me. So like
I love that.
How do you like? Because you're mentioning like for you already know yourself, so then you weren't like scared of like being like on the news.
Yeah.
But for me, it's like the opposite. Sometimes I'm like, you know, like I don't want people to know me because like I don't know, like I'm just like I don't know, like that's just the way that I think.
This is funny. It just came to me. I think about it like think about your personality or you're the bank, right? You're your bank account.
And
then you got checkings and savings.
Yeah.
The checkings is the one that you spend a lot.
Yeah.
That's the part of you that everybody gets to see.
Yeah.
That's the part that you're comfortable revealing and like, yeah, you know, if I were to talk to you about music or if I were to talk to you about beats or even film editing, you could spew about that because that's this side that I want to give to you.
Yeah.
And your savings is the real you that you hold back from really showing people who you are. And that one doesn't get, you know, that's the bigger piggy bank.
Yeah. Would that be more like your personal life?
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly right. And that's incredibly important. Just, man, keep your personal life personal, bro. Because you don't want to be out everywhere and people be calling, you know, like people talking about stuff that is your safe space, you know?
Yeah.
Everyone has their favorite food place to go to. And then they have their backup food place. Like when you're with a bunch of friends, hey, let's go to this place because I'm comfortable having friends here.
Yeah.
But then you have your space where you go to recharge and this and that. And that's, you know, because I totally feel that, man. And there's only a few moments when I do get, when those lines intersect where I'm in a space where I'm comfortable sharing personal life, personal experiences. Because most of the time it's like, no, I give so much of myself out through news and performing and I have da-da-da. There's still a bunch that I still choose to keep personal because that's the recharging point, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is real important because you got to save some for yourself.
Do you think people looked at you different once like you started getting like more opportunities or a little bit like more, I don't know how to say it, but like media clout?
I don't know, man, because it was really interesting. Because the media clout still came during like the lockdown.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like I was going out like I was doing the shows and the open mics.
Yeah.
That would have been a different experience. Like if there was some shift or in the event there was a shift of like what happened last year and if that came about in like 2019, 2018, yeah, I could definitely testify, being like, yo, it's really different because now I go to the open mics and everyone's calling my name and da-da-da. But the fact that I was getting the media exposure when everybody was on lockdown or I was in a different country, there was not so much attention, you know, in real life. And I remember when I came back from Ghana after the news was circulating and I kept posting about this and that, It was the weirdest culture shock, bro, because it was social media clout, fire emojis, hand claps, dude, so
Yeah.
cool. Instagram reshares, da 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 da. Just stuff that you're used to scrolling.
Yeah.
To then now being back in the US amongst all the peers, to now that going to from a digital to a real.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yo, holy smokes, bro, you're so dumb, you're killing it, blah, 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 blah. That was like, whoa, dude, this is strange, because it was like I'm just seeing all the love from social media, but now I'm seeing it in real life.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm sure it has happened, but again, because it'd be something if it was, the news article came out when I was like hosting Lyrical Exchange.
Yeah.
Or like when I was out in the city, then people would really say it, but they came out during the lockdown, during the pandemic, and when I was abroad.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't really, I mean, I don't know. I don't think so. It's still very weird, because even the biggest news stories have gone out when I was abroad. And even still, like the most recent, even the most recent one in August when we did the Jackie Robinson YMCA.
Mm-hmm.
They came, they filmed it, and I was in Zimbabwe when they released it.
Oh, damn.
So it's like,
How long did that take? That was months, or?
no, dude. I think it came because they came on the second to last day, and I left 2 days after the last day. So I think I just saw like some small press
Mm-hmm.
on my phone. No, it had to have been. I think I got the text. My friend was like, hey, they're going to put your story on tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I was just so knee deep in preparing to leave. And I was like, okay, cool. Da, da, da. And I also stick to myself a lot. So I'm not super out to be in a position to be like swarmed
Yeah.
with the different looks and people looking at you differently, because it's, I don't know. But that's a good point. I feel like if this was like when I was in the thick of performing, like 2019, it would have been crazy. It would have been, then I would be able to be like, yeah, okay, this feels like, you know,
What way would you have preferred?
I like this way.
This way?
Much better this way.
Much better.
Yeah. Much better this way. Because it's like, all right, I don't know. I think it's also cool because like people are, it can be crazy to be around people when, you know, that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, because someone's like, oh, you're so dope. No.
Well, I mean, I guess we'll see in a year if you're still talking to me.
Hey! We already talked, because after this blows up, I'll be the first one after the blow up. And like, hey, he was on my show and now he's on TV.
Yep.
Yeah,
Gotta
you
get it
gotta
early.
do this. You could be like, oh, we got Santé Prince as seen on NBC, CBS, ABC. Oh wow, shit, Ray Breeze, bro.
Yeah, bro. Trying to get the clout.
There you go.
Need them clout tokens, bro.
Get the coattails. Yeah, it's all about clout, man.
Wow, it really is, man. Nowadays, it's crazy. I still don't even have 1,000 followers, bro.
But that's good though, man. And this is just now the second look at it. Like now I'm looking at different, you know, nonprofit pages or like fundraising pages, or there's even the corporations, even like the owner of some corporations. Their Instagram account is like 12 posts, 40 followers.
Yeah.
You know, following 3.
Yeah.
Like a very, very small following, but they're like very important people. They're very important organizations.
Yeah.
So I think at that level and that perspective, it's good to just kind of have that manageable group.
Yeah.
Because it trips me out. Like some people do be having like 10 followers, 4 posts. To my life is, I think I've strategically made this. I want to do 555. I got 5,000. I'm following 5,000 people. I'm almost at 5,000 followers, and I'm almost at 5,000 posts.
Damn.
Once I do that, I'm done. I'm done, bro. I'm done. I don't want to do it anymore. I've done everything. Promoted. I've done so. My life has been social media for the past 5 years, bro. But I look at that and I'm like, yo, dang, there are people that when they post, they're posting for their 4 friends.
Yeah.
You know, 5, but they're posting for their network, you know.
Yeah.
Their top 8. Shout out to MySpace.
Top 8, favorite 8.
Yeah.
Phone plan 8. I forgot the T-Mobile one where you only had like
Oh shit, you're right.
your
bro.
top 5 and you could call or text whenever.
Yeah. Damn, throwback.
throwback. I don't know. This topic might be like a little crazy.
Go for
but
it.
do you think you would, like, I guess just talking in vanity metrics, I guess.
Sure.
Do you think you would be having a bigger following if you were a girl?
If I was a girl?
Yeah.
No, because I'm prettier than any girl on the block. No, but like in what regards?
Like
if I were a female, would I get more?
Yeah.
I guess it depends on the appeal, man.
Because, man, sometimes, TikTok and just like looking at people's pages.
I see what you're saying.
Like,
yeah,
some people just be doing like the least. And
1,000, 10,000.
Yeah, man. And I mean, I'm a little bitter. I'm not gonna lie.
That is so funny.
I am. Because, like, honestly, like, not that I personally care about just like follower counts, but it does help a lot with brand deals, especially if you want to be like I want to be like a brand like photographer and videographer, but sometimes like you're not only just making video, but you're also like giving video to like an audience.
Sure.
And because I don't have that audience, some brands might not like work with me.
Right.
Right. And I just feel like sometimes like it's just easier to have more followers like as like a girl, you know?
But then here's how you play the system. I'm going to tell you right now. You ready?
Yeah.
You get a female model to do your posts. Just because, bro, women are beautiful. They got it. Like, they just got it. And it's, it's just no disrespect. I mean, I'm already handsome and gorgeous. Where's the camera?
You're looking at that one over there on the left.
There it is. Yeah, how you doing, everybody? Hey. But I don't know, man. I think that's just, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
No, I don't know if I'll edit this out, but my mind is just,
That's good. That's just the podcast, bro.
People are going to be like, what the hell is he talking about?
What the fuck, bro? I watched the Ray Breeze podcast and...
That guy's... I'm about to get the smoke.
Yeah, I was following this and that. Yeah, you're about to get dragged by, what is it, the pronouns? He, she, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a different world too, man.
Yeah, man.
I think everybody just truthfully wants to be heard, valued, and respected. And it's just like, all right, that's my interpretation being a teacher.
Yeah, definitely.
All the kids in the class. Hey, I have 10 fingers. Thank you very much. Hey, I'm this many years old. Wow, very cool. For breakfast today, I had 3 pieces of cheese. Thank you. Anybody else? No. I think that's the same as rappers, same as adults. Everybody wants to be heard, seen, valued, validated, no matter how crazy your opinion is. Kids and adults, there's no difference.
Yeah, so what's the shirt you got on?
Oh, this shirt?
What is that?
So this is my life right now. Black Star Polo. Shout out to our man who made the logo. He's out in Arizona right now. But this is the official logo that I think I'm going to keep for Black Star Polo.
And what is?
Black Star Polo is my new foundation, my 501c3. And it is really the house that I really want to put everything underneath. Mm-hmm. So backstory is...
So you already got it, because what you just mentioned, it's for a nonprofit, right? It's correct. Like LLC, but for nonprofit, right?
Yeah, I think...
Something like that?
Yeah, it's like LLC. Exactly right. Yeah, I see what you're saying. You have LLC and then you have 501c3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the process of that? I've thought about doing that.
Long.
And
I had some good help.
Do you need a board of people?
You do. I mean, not necessarily to get it started up. Like right now, I'll tell you, like in knee deep, like, yeah, it definitely helps to have an advisory board. Like how we're talking about how it's dope to have people like, helping set up.
Yeah.
Because then you can like run your ideas by your board and say, hey, I want to do this. Do you know anybody that can do this? Mm-hmm. It's just always good to have extra hands on, I mean, I would say, I guess my board is my family. I remember working out the details with my older brother and then bouncing it off my dad and anybody else who would listen and anybody else who would also see the vision and be like, no, dude, this is actually, I think you got something here.
Yeah.
But then you obviously want to elevate and get your board of people who are within that same realm of what you're trying to do. You know, if you're doing this stuff, get somebody who owns a podcast company, somebody who owns lighting, and da-da-da. So then you're just meeting other minds.
Yeah.
And then with that board, you got to make sure, you know, there's not a hierarchy, because that word sounds elitist, but it's just like, all right, hey, I'm the one calling the board meeting today. You know, and these are the topics we're going to discuss, and leave everything up for discussion, and not so much, you know, anybody taking over. It's just good to bounce the ideas off, and even just to talk about the direction. So I don't think you need a board to start it off. It helps, but definitely when you have things in motion, definitely get a board of directors.
Yeah.
That's a message for me too. It's like, yo, because it's too much to handle for just one person, bro.
Yeah, definitely. And for the people that might not know, like, why did you name it Black Star Polo?
Yes.
Because there might be some people that might not know, you know?
Yeah, and this is for you. So, rewind. Family's from Ghana. My dad's from West Africa, Ghana. My mom's from LA. I'm an African-American, legit, right down the middle. Would make trips back and forth to Ghana over the years after high school to visit my family out there and meet family. And then in the pandemic, I was like, where can I go where I feel the most at home? And that was Ghana. So I went back to Ghana in the middle of the pandemic, or the height of the pandemic, I should say, January 2021. And then I went there with the plan to keep growing up this water polo program. I made some donations to go out there, get a team going, work with a school. And it went really well. Made a GoFundMe. We had like $10,000 in a month. And I was like, holy smokes, people really support this idea. We should make this happen. So then coming back home and telling people, hey, I made this much money for this event or this program that I want to do. And they said, oh, do you have a non-501c3, 501c3? And I was like, what is this? What is this? So research, talked to friends and family, and they said, yeah, this is the best thing to do, because GoFundMe, for me right now, is just really like a really big tip jar. Just a really big tip jar where people can just donate what they like to.
Do you get taxed on that?
No, dude, they just changed it. I got lucky, man.
Bruh.
By the skin of my teeth. January 2021 is when they made their new rule. Hey, GoFundMe is no longer taxable income unless you link it to a nonprofit. So if I did Black Star Polo first, I made a GoFundMe for Black Star Polo, that'd have to be taxable. But since I did Asante making a GoFundMe, you know, into my account, that is not taxable.
Damn.
So super lucky. And even because I would make sure, I'm like, yo, are we sure this is legit? And went to whoever it was, H&R Block, and they were like, dude, you're good. You're good.
Damn.
But now the plan is to not rely on that tip jar, because the smarter move is to get, you know, bigger donations from bigger corporate sponsors and whatnot. Because when you make a donation to a 501c3, you get a tax write-off. And that's what's appealing to everybody up top. Anyways.
I mean, some people got to know this kind of stuff. You know?
It's very true. It's
and
very
like,
true.
This isn't the sexy stuff to talk about.
No, bro.
But this is what...
the real stuff.
This is the real stuff.
Yes, it's behind the curtains, man. So I made the GoFundMe's been great. And I'm even in that process right now of transitioning out of it. Like, it's still live. If my tip jar is still getting tips, I'm going to leave it there and let it keep working. But now it's to direct people to the nonprofit website, which is blackstarpolo.org. And I made the nonprofit because it's designed to pretty much do everything I did in Ghana. Get kids off the street and teach them how to play the sport. Get kids involved into this aquatic realm that they thought they could never be a part of. So Black Star Polo, the mission statement I made is it's to create more aquatic opportunities for African-American, pretty much people of color communities, getting them involved, because our communities, we lead the race in drowning rates across the board, which is a rough reality to really think about. So it all started with going to Ghana just to make a water polo team, and then it just grew bigger and bigger and bigger, and realizing, wait a second, there's a reason why you don't see many black people in the water, or there's a reason why you don't see many Africans who live by the beach but not going in, because everyone's got a drowning story. So... And now I just use that as the angle to get people to swim. Like, hey, this sport looks really cool, right? Yeah, it's really cool. Do you want to play? Yeah, I want to play. Well, first, you got to learn how to swim.
Yeah.
And if you don't know how to swim, first, we got to teach you how to float. So it's just kind of putting this goal for them, foreseeable goal in front of them, and then showing them what you have to do before you can get to playing with the ball.
Yeah.
And the nonprofit is the life right now. It's I just had a hour-long Zoom meeting with somebody in regards of how to secure funding, campaigning, writing grants, and those are all things that we don't really realize is a whole world. Like a fun one, Sesame Street is a nonprofit.
Is it?
Yes, bro.
Really?
Yes, it's a nonprofit organization. As big as that is, TV show, Sesame Street amusement park. I think it's SeaWorld. Like all that stuff. It's coming from a nonprofit organization.
SeaWorld?
No, Sesame Street.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, Sesame Park. I think it's what it's called. Shout out to y'all. Only because I'm trying to get on your TV show.
Hey, that's real.
Bro, when I'm on Sesame Street, I'm done. There's nothing. What more? I've peaked. Yeah, I'm out. Forget it.
For real. I think we're gonna go ahead and take a break just to. I don't got these expensive ass batteries, bro.
I feel you.
So gotta take a real quick break. We'll be back. And yeah.
Yeah, we out here. Part 2, Black Star Polo, the origin story. You gotta hit him with some noises, bro.
Oh yeah, sorry, I haven't been easy. It's just you've been so interesting this whole time.
Yeah.
I don't need no noises for this.
You're right.
It's like when the rapper ends up putting too many ad libs on the song.
And you're like, bro, I don't need to hear the ad libs.
I don't need the ad libs.
It's more ad libs than verse.
So that's why I haven't used them. Maybe I'll have to use them when people aren't being interesting.
That's
enough,
true.
You know?
Yeah.
So.
You're trying to get someone out to show. Hey, that's it for Ray Prince's podcast. Hey, it's only been 10 minutes.
All right, we'll be back.
We'll be back. Don't touch that dial. No sound?
No sound.
We're back.
We're back.
Hey!
All right, guys, we're back. We're back from the. I don't know what you call it, like.
Back from the break.
It's not like I can intermission. I was thinking recession.
Well, shit, man, you're not wrong either.
We back from the recession. No, that shit is still going on.
I don't know if we're back. I think we're still in it. No, I think we still in that one, bro. Sheesh.
But yeah, man. Man, I remember when I saw the waters of, like, I don't know was it a pool? What was it? That thing was green as hell.
In Ghana?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a pool, bro. That's one of the parts of the story people don't understand is so you got pools out there and you got pool managers, right? And the manager's like, bro, why am I gonna put money into something that's not gonna make me any money? Mm-hmm. Meaning nobody's coming to this pool. So cleaning the pool is not a priority for me right now.
For sure.
Until you get this handsome dreadlocked Rasta man coming to the pools and saying, all right, we're training here. And you get there and the pool's green because no one's taking care of it.
Damn.
It's rough. But it's like, all right, practice is not canceled, guys. We're still going to get into the water and train.
Do you get a lot of people from the U.S. just being like, yo, like, that's crazy?
Yeah.
Like,
and that's a very important part of that statement is a lot of people from the U.S., you know, from this western side, that people are not used to ever seeing green water in a pool. Because, you know, pool maintenance is a priority over here. Again, green water was the first time I ever saw green water. I think they even had a game in the Olympics in Rio when the pool was green. And it's just a matter of maintenance. So, and it's cool because some of these kids, you know, they come from the lake and the river and the beach. Yeah. Where there's just so much trash, dude. It's fucking awful. So much trash. So when we get to the pool, they're like already stoked. Like, coach, the pool could be whatever color. We're just, they're, you know, they don't say this, but it's like, it's cool to be in the pool. Like, we're happy to be here. I mean, we're going to train. So, but that's another part of it, man. It's just the pool is just not taken care of. And, you know, it makes it difficult to keep a consistency and a consistent culture of swimming over there. Because if you want to swim, to an extent, if you want to swim, you need a pool. Yeah.
So was that like in just like a person's like backyard or?
No, dude.
Like,
I think I know the one you're talking about. Yeah. No, it was a hotel pool. Because some of the pools in the hotel are like the size of this room and very shallow.
Damn.
Again, not many people out in Ghana or in Africa to swim. Yeah. They're just going to chill. So I want to jump in the water that's 3 feet deep. and not have to run any type of risk of drowning.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. And the pool, I think the one that you're thinking about, there's even like a statue of a lady pouring. There's some statue out there. But yeah, that pool's always green. And then sometimes the pool at the school over there is green. But now I think I've made enough noise successfully to say, hey, we need to have clean waters in the pool.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with, what is it? This hit me the other day. The school that I've been working with out there in Ghana, that is the only school in the country that has water polo. The first and only.
Did they have it before?
Bro, there's no water polo in Ghana before 2021. Officially.
Damn.
There's none at all. So it's a trip. Like, again, water polo is already, what's a good word? A very niche community, a niche following. Even here, people are learning about it for the first time because I keep posting about it.
Yeah.
So you have that community, and then you have the community that are around it and been raised by it. For them to be like, holy smokes, dude, there's water polo at every school here, and every block, and it's a big deal in Southern California. Now they get to think about, wow, there's only one school in the whole country, and it's because of this guy over here.
Damn.
That's a trip to think about.
That is a trip, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's huge. I mean, legit, like, you know, good afternoon, parents. If your child is interested in joining the water polo program, please sign here and this and that, and like a full-on release form to join the club.
Wow.
It's crazy, man. That's huge. That came, dude, that had to have came in like March or April. It's been a lot of dope shit that happened this year, but it's just been go.
Yeah.
Haven't stopped. Yeah, it's crazy because people talk about this frequently to me. They're like, yo, this is something where you don't really have to do anything else for the rest of your life, and it will continue.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, that's true. Like it's totally true. I could just stop everything right now, and it would still find its way to continue, which is encouraging, but it's also like a little frightening because it's like, if I listen to that, then I would just stop everything.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and I don't know, to create something that big that is everlasting. It's a trip to think about.
So what's like the end goal that you like envision?
So the end goal is just, you know, more, Black Star Polo being the house for water polo in different African and diasporan communities. In that huge vision, I have it chopped down to this 6-year plan where we see the water polo team from Ghana qualifying for the Olympics in 2028. That's when they'll come to LA. So
To LA.
yeah.
Damn.
So the kids will come here or they won't be kids anymore.
Yeah.
But they'll be over there and just playing, and we'll be cheering them on, just like we see in the World Cup right now. We see Ghana in the World Cup. Same way we see them in water polo. So within those 6 years, it's like, all right, the first year, which was last year, was like the pilot, you know, going out there and trying it out. This year was like, all right, season 1, we'll say. I've got the roadmap out, and we've followed through everything that I've written down: the season, the open matches, the friendly matches, the preseason, all that stuff. So now I'm happy that we've got 1 year of like a culture birthed. Like, they know, okay, it's water polo day. Wake up early. Hey, don't screw around. Be serious. And then get the food. So they come there and they train and they play. They get all excited. They play games. They sing, whatever. Like, now it's a culture. It's like, all right, now we all see eye to eye on that. Second year will be like, we continue what we did last year, but now we get deeper into the sport, like strategies and different skill work. And like, you guys, you're no longer freshmen. You're no longer beginners. Like, now it's time to elevate that and then just keep rising from that. And then the goal that I have too within that 6 years is next year, like for sure 2024. But next year to start this ball rolling. But I'm positive that I can get kids from Ghana going to school here to play water polo.
Where at Coronado?
No, college, bro.
College.
Yeah, get kids into college. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, which will be a trip too, because however you hear about it, you'd be like, oh snap, there's a kid from Ghana coming to the U.S. to play water polo.
Yeah.
All roads will point to me.
Yeah.
Like it'll be like, oh shit, okay, you came from Black Star Polo. Okay, you're from okay. Do you know Santi? Like, yeah, Santi's the one who helped us out with this. Like, that's a trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool, bro.
That's the short term, long term plan. You know, the plan is to bring some kids here next summer, so they can even work with the kids that I'm working with here, and then just get them a college visit so they can see what it's like out here, and you know, secure the funding and the fundraising and the planning and da 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 da. But the plan is to get kids in college, start that water polo scholarship, or just get the kids to come here, you know, and it happens very frequently. Some kids will play high school water polo and then get to college and then stop playing. But yo, you got into college.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's crazy, man. This is the first time I'm hearing about it. So
yeah,
like,
it's good because I tell myself these plans like 1,000, 2,000 times a day. Yeah. So it's very loud. So I'm, again, undeniably, like I know myself.
Yeah. So
that means when I do get the chance to speak about it, it's like, I speak about it, just conviction, like water is wet. Day turns to night, and like this is the plan, duh.
Yeah.
And I say it so much, I think everybody already knows too.
Yeah.
But people don't.
They don't.
So I need to get more used to, you know, telling these parts of the stories, telling the goals, and then that's how the support can come in.
Yeah.
Hey, I heard on the Ray Breeze podcast you want to bring some kids. Hey, I want to help out. Here's $3 billion.
Watch it be the guy that picked us up.
Yeah. It would be too, bro. It would be. Hey, where's my beer? Still owe me a beer. Oh, sheesh, man.
Bruh.
Oh, good God.
I have no clue what other like transition to do. This is my first podcast, so I'm not like necessarily.
No, you're doing it.
Figuring it out.
I think we're doing cool.
No, yeah. I guess I would say like, is there any like plugs you want to put up?
Any plugs, bro? Yeah. 5. I got 5 very serious ones that I want to plug right now. Number 1 is Santé Prince.
Of course.
Number 2, Santé Prince. 3, 4, and 5, Santé Prince. Thank you very much.
Savage.
Yeah, I'm plugging myself. No, bro, it's. I even thought about this thing today's Giving Tuesday. That's how we can remember this podcast. Today's Giving Tuesday, national, if not global, campaign day to give back, donate to your favorite nonprofit, raise money for whatever. And I was just thinking about this too. Like, I gotta start this. I was thinking about starting this new campaign of mine, like a Thank You Thursday. Because the GoFundMe that we have is now at $23,000, I think.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn.
So that's like at least $10,000 a year. $10,000 last year, $10,000 this year, and it's not been from like 4 people donating $5,000. It's been from small donations from across the board, across the world, across the country, and I'm thinking like, yo, I need to sit down and like legit, because they have a section on GoFundMe where you can say thank you to each individual donor. Yeah. But whenever somebody donates and I post an update, they get an email. Like, Asante is now doing this. Yeah. And hey, everybody, thank you for donating. Here's a picture of the boys training in Ghana. Here's a picture of the girls, da-da-da-da. But then it also gives you the option to, like, give an individual thanks to everybody. Yeah. So I was thinking that, like, hey, you got to sit down and just really say thank you and maybe personalize it, because that stuff goes a long way, too. You know, people just love to be, acknowledged. I mean, and I rely on the fact that I think everybody is aware and they know that the donations are huge and they see where it's going towards. And when they see the news articles, they can be like, yeah, we donated to this to make this happen. But still, it's like, that's great, bro. But, I still feel like I need to sit down and like, thank you, my man. Thank you so much. Respect to you, blah, 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 blah. just because that's how the real connections are cemented. You know,
Mm-hmm.
even though everybody does get it, and they all know, but it still helps.
Yeah.
Yeah. So everybody that's been donating on the GoFundMe page, the Nike of water polo, they're called Cap 7.
Mm-hmm.
They made a specific like brand, the towels.
Yeah, the towels.
Yeah. We did the photo shoot for the towels. They are like, we love everything you're doing. Let's design this and this for you, and they're gonna design a ball too.
Yeah.
They're gonna make a ball and sell those, and that's all going to the plan of growing the program over there in Ghana. And they've been a huge help because it all comes down to like resources and opportunity.
Yeah.
So I've been able to give them the equipment in Ghana, and now they get to play it just like anybody plays like soccer on the street or basketball.
Yeah.
So many plugs. And that's what I feel like. Oh, I hope people don't come for me when I get super, super famous. And they say, you never said thank you to me. I donated $5 and you never said anything. I changed. Yeah, you're right. I changed. They're gonna find me.
Do you have a show coming up?
Yeah, I do. A big one coming up.
You want to push the mic just a little bit closer? Right there. Perfect.
Yeah, I see you messing with it. You're doing good though. That's good monitoring.
Yeah, it is.
You're like, okay, he's fading out. Okay.
Yeah. I got you. I mean,
you got it, bro.
I'm a music producer, you know. I gotta know some of this sound shit, you know.
There you go. You got it. We got a couple things. This Friday just announced. Dang it, man. It's so much more work for me to do. This Friday, we're going to have a viewing party for Ghana against Uruguay in Imperial Beach at a sports bar and grill.
All right.
Yeah, my homie's going to be cooking African food. And he's going to get the whole kitchen. We're going to turn the TVs on. We're going to watch the match. It's going to be a real cool time. That's Friday, whatever day that is, December 7. No, dude, December 4.
Mm-hmm.
December 13th, we're at the Casbah doing a big benefit show for Black Star Polo. And that's the routine that I'm going to start getting into, is just doing a benefit concert, raise funds, and send it back to Ghana. So I'm going to be on the bill. I'm headlining the Casbah with Jalad, shout out to Jalad, and some homies of mine from high school, the Naked Eye.
Mm-hmm.
Naked Eye, they've been nominated for the San Diego Music Awards. They just had a set at Wonderfront Bar.
Okay.
Or Wonderfront Festival. Jalad has been on America's Got Talent with the Voices of Our City Choir. Like, yo, it's a huge bill. We might get another special guest to come and play in the band as well. And shout out to Tim Powles. He's the guy, the mayor of San Diego Music. So it's gonna be a really cool event. I'm happy that he's like, yeah, we'll raise money for your cause, and everyone's posting the news articles and the videos so they can see what the story is, and then I'll need to make another video of like, hey, here's the show, here's what we're raising the money for, for the tournament coming up, and then for the opening day. And this is what I've done, guys. Help me out. I've done so much. I've done everything. So now we're gonna raise money for that, and then I'll be able to be in Ghana for a little bit, like like a month.
Yeah.
To go there and just kind of keep things in order, and then come back and do it all again.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
That's crazy. Like, I don't know, man. It's cool that we went like different routes from music, but we're still involved in music, and now we're like getting like the business aspect of stuff.
Yeah.
Or nonprofit aspect of it.
Yeah. No, it's
and I've thought about putting some stuff for like fundraising, but I haven't, just because I mean, it's just me just doing this by myself for now, but at some point, maybe for my birthday, I'll throw it. I don't know.
Yeah, they do campaigns on Facebook.
Yeah.
Like, hey guys, the thing about fundraising is just you make a good goal,
Yeah.
A good story. Like, hey, I'm doing this for this. Help me raise money.
I'm just gonna be like, yo, get me out of debt.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, I'm getting this close every day. It's like, look, guys, I'm just in debt. Please help me out. I'm tired. And that's what somebody was telling me. It was somebody from H&R Block. He was like, yeah, you're not gonna get in trouble for something because they'll be able to see, like if somebody makes a GoFundMe for, hey, I need a grilled cheese sandwich, and they make like $10,000, they'll be like, wait a second.
Yeah.
As opposed to like, okay, this is a legitimate fundraiser.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a difference there, which is cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, just be like, hey guys, I'm not gonna lie, it's rough out here. Anything you can donate helps.
Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely.
And you get surprised. You never know. Some people might come through.
If there was a specific item someone could give you, what would it be? Like just for you?
Oh man.
Because Christmas is coming up.
Like for the cause or like for me?
For you.
For me personally. Sheesh, man. I'm gonna tell you right now a secret. Best thing you give me, I love me a good pair of socks.
Socks.
Comfy socks, bro.
For real, socks.
Bro, I don't know what it is, man. Just nice, warm, fuzzy. You put them on, it's like, oh, I can fall asleep.
Wow.
Yeah.
You reach that age.
It's like, damn right I have, and it's like, yo, what have I become? Well, time for bed at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yep. What could somebody give me?
So we got socks.
Sheesh, man. Socks are cool. I like the Rasta caps that I wear a lot.
Mm.
Yeah, man. Want to make me happy? Give me a nice pair of socks.
All right.
Yeah, and some goldfish. Oh my god.
Goldfish.
Socks and goldfish. I got that for Christmas one year, bro, and I could have. If that was my last day on earth, man, I'd be cool.
Man, I wish I was simple like that.
Oh, bro.
All my shit costs too much money.
For real?
Yeah.
You gotta enjoy the simple things in life, man. What else? If somebody could give me a staff to take care of my whole brand and everything. Like, hey, okay, don't worry, Santé.
Staff.
We're gonna take care of everything. We're gonna post for you for the next 6 months. We're gonna arrange everything. You just go be happy. You know, go do your thing. Go. I don't know. Go do your therapy. Go do what you need to do. Oh my god, thank you so much. Oh, wow. Take your sabbatical. That's what I would like, a sabbatical.
Yeah. Well, on that note.
Hey!
Yeah. That one's going to be helpful for real.
For real. When you need to get out of it, it's like, yo, fuck. This dude won't stop talking, bro. Or when someone starts freestyling and just not hitting it, you're like, bro. Oh my god, it's so funny.
But yeah, man, I think that's cool. We that's a good rap.
That's a wrap, bro.
That's
we got
a wrap.
Hit me with them horns real quick.
The ones? Which one?
The horns.
That one?
The horns, bro.
Yeah. Oh, yo, there we go. Yeah, let's go. Santé Prince in the podcast. We wrapping up. What's up?
Yeah. That's how you know it's official.
Yep. One more time.
I need it.
All right. That's it.
Bang. That's a wrap. That's dope, bro.